Dang, they are hopping right into it. Alright, we got ourselves a weapon, Zeppeli. Loses semis. Going immediately into Terry into this, which I respect. I think it's better to go for the scrappier matchup than the zoner matchup against Samus. Charge Shot kind of really overpowers through a lot of Belmont projectiles. So here, you can kind of play that burst range really well. Especially with Terry. Terry's got fantastic burst options that can kind of really mess up Samus's day. Like right here, these crack shoots are doing so much work. Falling out of the fair. Weapon's trying to find like his opening. Oof, that was a bad LP there. But not a huge punish. A little too far and too high percent to actually get anything off of that level of charge shot. Too far as well there to get grabbed. Just got Go Sauce in time. Going high, trying to cover a potential jump. Gets Zeppeli going low. Power dunk. WeaponRaid not in the right spot to punish it just yet. Jumps over the geyser. Weapon's doing his optimal game plan where he tries to keep you out and then tries to kick you out in the air. He's doing these landing kicks or trying to do these jump callouts. But right now, Zeppeli's the one who's landing all the callouts. Cross stage burn knuckle. There's a good trade with that dash attack. Charge shot that level, gets down throw, but a little too bad of an angle for that fair to follow up. Bomb with the intercept. Catching the crack shoot, catch you holding shield. You gotta watch your shield timings around repping. Samus will just grab you for it. All it takes is a couple conversions of the crack shoots to build all these percents back up. Terry's just going crazy. It's a ledge option, avoids the get up attack. Pulls the trigger on the power dunk a little too early. I like the wait there because, like I had said in one of the earlier sets, like charge shot can only be charged so much. Samus never wants fully charged charge shot. So Weapon's going to have to let that rip soon. Charges going high with the up air, but not going to kill. This is scary though, ledge situation against Samus. Rolls in. Calls the falling through the platform with the burn knuckle and takes the stock. Weapon a little choke from that. He's not what he wanted. Buster Wolf conversion, that's 61%. They're 73 already. Just the immediate back throw. Try to get him off stage, try to get him out of here. Just sick of this Go Sauce nonsense. Misses the timing from the charge shot, so he's another Buster Wolf on wake up for 101%. Get greedy there with that one, but it was that high percent he was willing to risk it. I mean, all it takes now is one good thing. It's not the charge up beat, that ain't gonna kill just yet. Especially on how big Samus is. Zeppeli's swinging for the hills, not quite landing anything yet. The roll gets caught with the grab. Being at ledge against Samus is not a good time. The immediate jump power dunk to get over the fair, I really like that. It was a good play to cover over the jump read. Yep, out of turnaround, so even with the roll. Rising fair. Well, he's got to finish this food soon because this is still Samus. Samus with rage can kill you dead from a ledge interaction like you wouldn't believe, especially there if you catch the jump. Got the charge shot on deck too. Lets it rip. The immediate dash attack out of the parry. That's a perfect option from that close a projectile. Even with how good charge shot is, you could still absolutely punish her from that close if you get that parry. Projectiles, even when good, are still committal at least a little bit. Great awareness on Zeppeli's part to get that and then get that punish. He was losing the game a little bit there, clipping it, but it's definitely something that you can kind of hold on to. Weapon, I wouldn't say that was a big win for Zeppeli. Weapon definitely had that comeback on lock. It's just that one stock where Terry got to do all the Go shenanigans really hurt. So Weapon's probably not too shaken going into this game because for most of that game, I'd say he was winning like neutral interactions. But the ones that mattered, Zeppeli got. So we'll have to see how that factors into this game. And now looking for stage control. Even with the weird messed up pivot grabs and the weird directions, kind of spaghettis. And that's putting Terry off stage at 78 with Weapon still not hurt. And that's not a good look. 6.9. Right, even in there, so now we've got Go. Terry can build this percent back up. The immediate up B. Weapon's trying to be a little more get off me, get his pressure he wants. Gets the parry, but not quite enough. He's not getting his hits. He's dodging all these hits that matter, but he's not getting the hits back that he wants, so Zeppeli just has to eat the burst options that WeaponRaid gets to put out. Trading with the power dunk, so that's going to be the stop. Has him at corner. Gets the charged up B for a good 30% off that jab. Another up there. Ooh, but I think that was a buffered side B because that was just gave up all that stage control for nothing. Down throw in the charge shot, 31%, and then the up B back out. The immediate grab after that, the dash into the walking grab. I'm liking Zeppeli's mix-ups of how he handles like these approaches. He doesn't do the same like handful of options. He's got a couple more mix-ups and a couple more control on what he wants to do. And that's working out really well. But then Weapon's mixing this up well by implementing way more Zairs. Because Terry wants to operate at that burst range. So that allows him to go, okay, well, let me deal with that. Really good movement with that power dunk, falling all the way down. Not going to convert off of that missile, but going to be able to trade with that hit there. Zeppeli's not looking too hot right now. He's a little lost. Like, the ledge pressure and Weapons playing has been working really well, and his burst options just aren't catching him anymore. Weapons playing around and, like, respecting Terry's buttons way more, and it's paying off huge because now he's just not losing that stock. Zeppeli needs to, like, catch on to Weapons' like movements again because it's working, but you can still definitely catch on to him. Like, you can catch on to, like, how he wants to move in and how he's flying around, like his hops and this other stuff. Like right there, doing a fully powerful burn knuckle just to get yourself out of the corner right at the timing when he was doing his early moves. And then right there, following up the jab with the up B. This is definitely an uphill battle, but depending on what hits Terry, if he gets hit by 0.2 more %, that's going to be go. You know, part of me wonders if he almost wants to get hit by like a bomb or something. Because all it takes is a little bit more and he'll have that damage. There's the bomb, so now he's got go. Immediate up B. Go lets him take a stock pretty soon. Like that power geyser, that'll take that stock, that entire platform cover. And now, with this level of go, he can definitely bring this % back. We saw it happen at the stock that last game. Catching the air dodge. Back shoots are putting in really good work now for the burst range. Oh, but he doesn't get that big of a punish off of the early up B. That's a good power geyser. He's at 70. Oh, but he misses the follow-up off that nair. But that will definitely do it. On Heavy Samus, down tilt Buster Wolf right at the corner, that's it. These upbeats from Weapon were way too antsy. He went from doing his like burst options and his get off me tools to doing them super fast, and like when they don't work, that's big punishes. Zeppeli even like missed a ton of punishes, but you kept doing it. Like when it becomes clear that he's going to punish them, that's the thing you gotta watch for. Weapon needs to watch how fast he pulls the trigger on his get off me tool. I will accept, like, it is Samus. Like, Samus doesn't have a ton of get-off-me buttons. You have one really good one. But to do it that often, well, again, when it's unreliable, it's detriment. Weapon's kind of trying to get some space, charge a little bit, charge shot, try to get Terry to come after her. Samus has got all these tools to try to do that, but Terry, especially with how Zeppeli's piloting him, is very willing to come after you. He still hasn't really dealt with these late hit like nairs and back airs. Like Samus is still kind of floating in on him and then he gets hit. He hasn't really adapted around that yet. If we can close that up, that can be a definite benefit for him. Turns out his anti-jump play there. Weapon's classic. He likes to go after you for jumping. Even when you aren't jumping or just that, he's got his hunch. And that doesn't always work. Even with the trade with the up B, he was able to get his charged one out first. Because after that trade with the jab, he's able to do that first. Crack shoot through the charge shot, 16%. He's got go, so if he doesn't take the stock out, this is scary for potential big damage. Like right there! Nair into F tilt into Buster Wolf, 84. Weapon in the corner. Charged up B, 112. Rage Terry would go. He's living real good and doing mad damage. Good punish on that power dunk though. Burn the resources with the projectiles, force him to have to pop himself up high, and then back up and punish it. From that distance, there's no way he's going to get the ledge from there, so just get ready and punish B on stage. Charged up B a little too early. Going to take just a little bit of %. Catches the landing with the grab though, but the platform tank. Oh, another one. Seems to be misinputting. He's trying to go like down and do like crack shoots or something, and it's turning into down up Bs or something, is my guess. He's got to close this stock out. Down smash out of the parry. Most of the burst options will kill now. Dash attack almost killing from across stage. If it's anywhere that isn't that level of distance, it will definitely kill. And these fares, as good as they occupy space, can be punished. Burning Knuckle catches him jumping out of shield. Zeppeli's looking at game point. Doesn't roll in, so he's able to get shield out in time to avoid that charge shot. Crack shoot gets caught. And he's too far down. No jump or anything to save himself from that. Even stocks, and Samus with a bit of a charge shot. Which means you could have a bigger opening. Whiffs it though. Crack shoot, big damage. Gets in the air with the fair, but gets caught by the power dunk. These power dunks have been working so well, because at that height they're fairly safe even after he lands. Because see right there, he's able to shield in time, and it's catching Weapon for doing what Weapon likes to do. These aerial hops, these like landing moves. Oh, if he didn't air dodge out, that would have been big damage. Oh, crack shoot, just a little less percent than he wants though. That back air strong will definitely kill from there. WeaponRaid gets himself a point on the board with solid ledge play there. We're going into this next game. Weapon's definitely cleaned up a lot of his options there. But he's got to kind of watch his individual decision making. There's too many times where he's just getting clipped by stuff. Going to Battlefield so his upbeats won't get punished as hard. I like that idea. It also gives him a stage circle camp Terry well, because especially the way he likes to play as Samus, he can float around, get some charge shots, walk over, get to where he wants. Just, oh, do you try to approach me? Eat a fair, eat a move. Because the way he kind of approaches and moves, he's able to keep these threatening hitboxes in the zone in front of him. And then just you overcommit, you can eat fair, you can eat an up air, depending on where you try to go in front of him or above him. Samus can punish you mad hard for it. Goes for that up B, but because he's on the platform, he's able to get shield out in time. Kelly's kind of swinging really hard and it's not working too well. Yeah, they're seeing again that stage control. He's able to circle camp as much as he wants, and then just if you try to punish at the right or the wrong time, you will die for it. Gets the charge shot behind him. Good damage. Catches the roll in, but not going to get the F smash after that low of a charge shot. Oh, gets the power geyser the wrong way. And he's not able to recover in time. He might have tried to like crack shoot or something, but because you're not doing the DI the right way, you just die for it. Rising fair, gets charge shot. Charge shot, charging the grab. So now he's kind of having a harder time zone breaking. Even when he gets these big zone breaking moves, like these burn knuckles, it's from the wrong side of stage. So it's like, yeah, cool, you got it, but Samus is still living. You've got to find a way to get these moves there. That power dunk barely missing its mark. The immediate up smash from the platform though. Only 43%. Zeppeli's not too far down. Because all it takes is one or two Terry things, and just like that, the percents are even. Ooh, that caught his crack shoot. This is scary. He's able to drift in time. I didn't know if he'd already power dunked or not. Oh, but that distance, you try to roll into the bombs. Nope, that's the really charged up charge shot. That's going to be a stock. Weapon hasn't really been hurt outside of the first few Terry things. So this is scary. Immediate grab after the down air. Power dunk missing. He's dying out. Doesn't get hit by it. But that air dodge gets caught with the up smash. Working in a similar situation for the last stock where he's got the stock with 47% on Terry. We'll have to see if it differs this way though, where he gets his combo and then doesn't get anything. We'll have to see what he gets there. He got the one hit this time. His crack shoots are a little antsy. That spot dodge attack was not the right call. Bomb, missile, fair, off stage, not quite enough. Terry a big boy. The second fair though will be enough. WeaponRaid takes game 4. We're going to game 5 semis. He's cleaned up his offstage stuff really well. Like Zeppeli's burst options just aren't succeeding in time. The ones he does get, they aren't enough to kill. So So we'll have to see if he can adapt his positioning a bit. Because if Zeppeli can fix up his positioning to avoid being sent off stage in these ledge situations, or if he can get those burst hits not from the wrong side of stage, like that'll literally be the stock difference. Because the burst options are still as hit or miss as they will ever be. Like, it's a matter of like getting through the specific character stuff. So I'm not going to say like, oh, do more or do less would be a good move. Nair into down air. That is a heck of a way to start game 5. Just, hey, get the attention, get the moves he wants. That's the positioning he needs. 92%, he avoids that back air, which might have killed. Yep, the out of shield gives him go. Oh, that was a misinput. He did not mean to Buster Wolf from the platform. I'm fairly positive. Once again, Weapon's just kind of dancing on a shield. I'd like to see him try to get around that. He sees that the jumps are happening, but he's just kind of letting Weapon do that. He's not anti-airing preemptively. And then Weapon's grabs have been consistently good. Weapon is getting grab after grab. And with charge shot there, it forces the shield. 91% off this single ledge situation. Nair beats out his jab. Exactly 100% though, so pretty good. There's an 8. And these options are just getting hit. He can't get in. Charge shot's still lasting long enough to get him. That was almost a perfect stock from Weapon. Heck of a way to counter out as this game started. F tilt power dunk, big damage. Tries to get the down there. He needs to make a big play, so I respect the attempt, but the attempt only means so much. Tries to power dunk for burn knuckle or do something out of that narrow shield, but doesn't get it. Burn knuckle up to the down tilt. Right situation. He's respecting that charge shot, as you should, but at the same time, it lets Weapon run all the way back in. Put himself in the corner. He's punishing that immediate burn knuckle with these nairs. There's the nair again, the landing hit. You gotta watch for those. You keep getting clipped by landing things. He was ready for the rollback, but just facing a little bit the wrong way. Drop shield. It was a missed parry. That into the power dunk should be enough. This is a scary place. He can definitely bring this back, but he's got to watch these ledge situations and these landing nairs. Immediate up B. Back shoot. Charge shot, not going to kill, but off stage. Ooh, that's a bad Buster Wolf. No punish though. Fair to beat him in the air. Bombs was too active. He had 2 of them. That's a dead Terry. Game 5 going to WeaponRaid. Put himself a spot in the loser's spots. Good stuff. Weapon adapted that really well. Was able to get the stuff he needed.